of moving past what other people got to say that, is meant to stifle your growth or to meant to, you know, make you stop just short as others have, is, recognizing that a lot of times certain people would love to be able to do what you're doing, but quite frankly, that time has came and went for them. At least in their mind, that's what they told themselves. They can't do it, so therefore they don't. But when you come along, a lot of times it make a person feel like, dang, I must have been doing something wrong because I was here before this person. Some people, they be here before you. In other situations, they had this basically just had the same opportunity, period, to do what you were doing. So therefore, when you come along, it causes a level of discomfort. A level of discomfort. Make a person feel like, what's so good about this person in comparison to me? Why I ain't doing that? The truth be told, that's what we started off with. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay the course. See it through. Cause that follow through is everything, So often, a lot of us have made ourselves available for great ideas, great inventions. But few be it that follow through. So therefore, you only have a certain amount of tools to do what you need to do in this world, but it don't change the facts. The facts is somebody came up with the tools that you're using today. So sure, if they came up with them tools that you're using today, you can come up with some tools today, purpose for the problems that you face that can help somebody else in the long run. Feel me? And that's the kind of mind frame that we must develop. See solutions that aren't already readily available. Only way you're gonna be able to see these solutions is if you plan to want to help others. You plan to want to help others. And when you plan to want to help others, the ways to do so will definitely show up. And a lot of times, when we planning to help people, we don't realize that we got to pay attention to the people that we've been around up until now in order to avoid certain pitfalls, sabotage, you feel me, and just pure frustration that will come by way of, you doing something that the masses or even the people that you've been dealing with don't agree with. And that's why it's important that you be able to see what you must do, follow through with it, and keep on with your moves. But you guarantee to miss all the opportunities that you never take advantage of. You guaranteed to find yourself in a situation where it's nothing you can do other than keep it moving. What's up, Pop? Other than keep it moving. So often in life, you got people out here that want to become distractions for you, throw you off the path. Truth be told, a lot of them, I will give them the credit of saying they know what they doing, but for the most part, they don't. They being utilized by forces because they choose not to utilize their own energy. So the forces of life, or the forces that come to take life or drain life, they utilize them to get to other people. But what are you being utilized for? As far as I'm concerned, it's a battle between parasites and Kundalini energy. It's a battle between low vibration and raising up to the high vibration that is you. Then when we pass away, we all return back to the energy that is us. that this body merely just expresses on this realm. It's just merely an expression of the energy that is you. And when you pass away, you go back to that which is you as well, the energy form. As much as, I feel like we here, we present in other realms as well with the type of energy that we have, with us being multi-dimensional beings. We're present on multiple realms right now. Shoot, I'm present in this physical body, yet I'm drawing thoughts from the spiritual, as my mind is abstract and my brain is merely tissue. Don't get me wrong, family, I get you. I see how easy it can be to stop your feet. Like I always say, I used to be one of them people that get so close to my goals, some come right there in between, and I stop my feet. But truth be told, you need to keep your feet moving. Gotta keep your feet moving to follow through, see it through. And in those moments that you think, oh man, I need to stop my feet because here go adversity, life got a way of showing you, if you keep going, watch how I make things move out your way. I don't know about y'all, but I have had a lot of moments that I call the slow motion effect. And the slow motion effect usually takes place when you within your purpose and you passionate enough about what's taking place to allow for all of your faculties to come online. And therefore, your energy being able to slow down time. Because again, time is merely a tool that humans use to synchronize what they want to do. Feel me? Preparation is everything. Because there will come a time when you gotta show what you've been up to up until this time. And if you ain't been up to nothing, it'll show. I think about the many times when I was playing competition sports, we would practice all summer. You know what I mean? We would get down all summer just to ensure that come game time, come the season, we was prepared physically, mentally, to the point we was in there indestructible. When that fourth quarter came, it's like, nigga, it's go time. We still got how many more games to go? I'm prepared for the long haul. This is just one obstacle. This is just one step closer. Feel me? But a lot of us, we gotta stop. See, that word obstacle is too big for us right now. So for us, we need to change that word obstacle into, a phrase like, just one step closer. One step closer. This is where I'm going. And I'm about to go up. I'm about to go up. And even if I have to go down, it's for me to gather resources. It's for me to dig deep within and conjure the energy that I need. Conjure the energy that because we've been paying attention to and becoming sensitive enough over here. We've been paying attention that a lot of times when we eating and we doing these different things that people say supposed to add to our energy, shoot, for one, we know this by way of them giving us bad bullshit. That shit ain't doing what they said it was gonna do. Not to mention, start to realize, hold on, they been giving us this all this time. What we been living off? What's been keeping us sustained all this time? And it's what's naturally yours. It's your natural life force. That thing is so amazing, so beautiful, to the point that you're gonna have a group of people who have been without their food for so long. You're gonna have a group of people who have been without their food for so long. So long. But yet it still have generations that go on. That go on. Sure, there's been some setbacks, some shortcomings, things that people wouldn't be too proud of. But that's a result of not having your basic necessities. It's a result of not having your basic necessities. But when you recognize the real struggle and you see that it's all within, and you see somebody not letting the struggle get to them to the point they giving in, you have no choice but to admire, appreciate, be inspired by that energy. Because it's that energy that got a lot of us here. It's that energy that keeps us alive, even when we don't consciously recognize it. Even when they don't consciously recognize it. Even when they don't consciously recognize it. One thing I will say is I'm grateful to be able to live long enough to be able to.
I don't care about you running over to that nigga, but you ain't gonna keep disrespecting me.
Whoa. I'm grateful to be able to appreciate the time I've been able to live.
Y'all can close your ship, I load mine up.
Man, the time I've been able to assess things, the time I've been able to enjoy in order to figure out what this life has in store for the brother. Because it's so much more than they have us pay attention to. It's so much more. We're so much more than they will have us know. But the thing is, at this point, with the opportunities that we got before us, it's imperative that you look for yourself. It's imperative that you find the answers that you want for yourself. You can't wait on nobody else. Most of all, find these answers so you can contribute to somebody else. Get somebody else the joy and the utilize yourself, your persona, person you are, in order to be, more enlightening to others. To change the way people view us by you shining your light. You know what I'm saying? Like a construction worker that pull up and realize that none of the work is done. For us to complain about all the work that gotta be done is to say we don't want to put in none. But for me, I'm ready. I'm ready to take it up a notch. Just a little bit further. And quite frankly, shoot, let's do that now. We about to go another round. Let me send out for the rest of the fam. See where y'all at before we go in this next round. Cause I'm starting to heat up now. I'm starting to heat up in the right way. Like this about to be a nice day right here. You know how this go. The day starts when the sun rises, right? Alright. So we still out here, y'all. Trying to send some more invites to the fam. But we're going for another round. Plus, I don't know where the world my darn cat doing to now. But yeah, it's time for the seasons to change. So y'all. See that shit? No, that's a clear time to change. Clear sign of change. Winter is on the way, kid. Winter is on the way. And again, preparation is everything. So if you're not prepared for winter, and winter has come, look out. This winter will not be merciful at all. Winter will reward those who did prepare and destroy those who didn't, you feel me? So at the end of the day, one way or another, we all gonna come online. And we all gonna realize, hey, there's a time and a place for everything. And there come a time where we gotta make a place for everything that we seek to manifest. Everything. Too often, we trade money for the true currency, which is us. So, I tell you like this, I appreciate people. I value people because it's the people that show you the love. And no matter who you are, you do it for the love. Whether it's for the love of the people that you care for, or for the love of people that will come behind you, that will see what you love for them. You know, some of the greatest, some of the greatest and the most memorable people, they think from a standpoint of, when I'm gone, how will I be remembered? So, too often for us, we over here living, we so busy being distracted, we don't even think about it. We don't even think about it. How would I be remembered when I'm gone? And it just don't mean, what did you do up until the time before you pass? Sure, what are you doing that caused you to pass? What are you putting off? What are you putting off? It might be to your detriment in the long run. That's for those who don't catch exactly what I mean by that. So often as parents, so often as people who care about others, we put off or forego different things that we need to do for ourselves. Make sure y'all drop a comment, hit that like button, say what's up. Know they trying to ban the positive, man. But so often we put off the things that we need to do for ourselves, only to recognize in the long run, nobody else gonna think about it. Nobody else gonna think about it. Truth be told, majority of the folks, they thought, shit, you was good. Because you kept on operating as though everything is everything. See what I'm saying? So for a lot of the men and women out here that burden the majority of the problems that y'all family face, to the point people think, oh man, you know, you might hear yourself say, man, motherfuckers think I'm Superman, or people think I don't have no feelings. The truth be told, it ain't that. It's just you haven't showed people, you know what I'm saying, those feelings. You haven't showed people. I just had a smell that reminded me of the first time I was riding in the car with my big cousin. That's crazy. Grand Marquis, I remember that. But it's the things that you show people that let you know whether or not them your people or them just some more people. You know what I'm saying? Some people we just got to be there for, you know, be that example and provide inspiration to. Whereas some other people, we got to, you know, grab them by the hand, be a little more gentle in order to bring them around. So quite frankly, I understand different approaches. Because it's going to be different strokes for different folks. That's a beautiful dog you got. Don't get out in the street, man. Don't get out in the street. Yeah, street. He been around bunches. He said X marks the spot. That's crazy. That dog beautiful. Hey, you better chill out. What's up with it, bro? You'll be surprised if you find out if you just walk around, G. You just take a walk, get your ass out here, see what's going on. You would be surprised. How you doing? You would be surprised some of the things you see. But again, I'm making these moves because I understand for a lot of people, they gotta see a difference. They gotta see a difference. How often you see, you know, a brother of my sorts, you know what I'm talking about, just out here walking, just trying to stay healthy, you know, trying to keep it healthy, you know what I'm talking about? So even in doing something as simple as walking around the neighborhood does a lot. It does a lot to provide change in the outlook of certain people and how they view certain people. But if you stay inside, let the news tell you what's really going on, and guess what? The news will keep on giving you more reasons to tune in. They'll keep on giving you more reasons to be scared and depend on them. Versus, heard what T'Challa daddy told him. If I pass away and you don't know how to take care of yourself, then I failed as a father. So, for me, there's a lot of things that I'm unable to say to certain people that I love because of certain things that took place when we was young. I wouldn't say it was anything that was irreconcilable, but I will say some people feel like they're so infallible that if you make one mistake with them, if you get out of line with them one time, they'll write you off. And mind you, again, this is because they feel like they're infallible, not because they have worked so hard to edge this type of stuff out of their life. Because even if you worked hard to edge out the patterns of you doing certain type of stuff, it don't change the facts. There's still people out here living in that existence. And quite frankly, they liable to be on some, you know what? Since you don't appreciate the struggle that I'm going through, I'm gonna fuck what you going through. Not to mention, these people come across your plate for you to be able to help them. They come across your plate for you to be able to help them. Not for you to be on bullshit and acting like you better than them. Because truth be told, anybody who think they better than somebody because they're not suffering a certain consequence, how you know they didn't wind up suffering that consequence as a result of the people that they thought they was better than? You see what I'm saying? So it get to a point where you start to realize it's imperative that you pay attention to the things that would be better in you and not the things that will put another person down or make another person feel like they not worthy. And truth be told, we all got something to offer. We all got something to contribute. But if we kill each other light, then no wonder No wonder. When you out here trying to dim other people light, I just, it's simply not being appreciative of what other people bring to life. Life got a way of weeding you out. Life got a way of showing you more of the same. So, if I was you, I would not waste my life force doing so. When you know what come with that. As sure as you put it out, it gotta come back to you. And the majority of the time, it's gonna come back to you the way you put it out. But if you get so slick and paranoid to the point you keep on paying attention to that route, life got a way of putting you in a position you can't even do shit about it. You won't see it coming. You won't see it coming. That's the thing about life. Life got a way of humbling everybody. So it's important that you just appreciate the struggles that other people go through. So shit, quite possibly you might not have to go through it. You feel me? A wise person can learn from the mistakes of others. But a fool says he has nothing to learn. You feel me? So let's go forth being wise, not being foolish. Stuff there's nothing for us to learn out here when it's so much more for us out here to learn. Don't throw yourself away. Don't throw yourself away by selling yourself short. When you're so much more than what they told you you were. Don't sell yourself short because the people around you gave up. It be like that sometimes. When you doing something ain't never been done before, a lot of times it's a lonely road. It's guaranteed to be a lonely road. But don't forget why you're doing it for. Don't forget why you're doing it. And that's sure to help you to endure all the things that you're liable to go through along the way. But you can't get weary in doing what you know you must do. You can't. Because it's that hard road that's going to make you better. It's that hard road that's going to give you character. So when certain things will come that usually will turn you away, you're like, bruh, I've been there and done that. So today must be just the day that I got to do it again. You feel me? I just got to do it again today. That's all. Done this too many times before. When you in school and you trying to learn different things, you look forward to new challenges. But when there was certain things that you already knew how to do, you're like, hell yeah, I know how to do that. I'm finna get an A today. We did review. It's like, oh, okay. I'm glad I did my homework because I know exactly what to do. So basically what I'm saying, every day we got homework. My mom used to tell me, bring home all your books. Bring home all your books every day. You got homework. I don't know what you think it is. You got things to do. So now, when it get to a point where I feel like, man, every day is something new to study. Every day is something new to figure out. That shit ain't no big thing to me. It made me happy. Give me something to do. And most of all, let me know that I'm still on the path. I'm still on the path. And I remember how so many people have deviated. So many people, took a different route. But I'm still here. I'm still here figuring it out. And I'm thankful for